Welcome back, travelers. As everyone knows, the long-awaited Skirk will be released relatively soon, which we discussed in one of the previous videos, and quite recently, quite interesting rumors have appeared in open sources about another very interesting character who is also closely connected with the lore of the Abyss, and whose popularity is no less than that of Skirk, and maybe even more. Then yes, as many could guess, we will talk about Dainsleif, about whom we have not heard anything for a very long time. So sit down more comfortably now. We will try to analyze him in more detail and also find out when he can theoretically come out in the game. It will be interesting. Let's start in order, namely, let's remember a little about who is Dainsleif. Buy crystals from lootbar.gg. It's 100% safe and secure. It saves you up to 23% of the actual in-game price and an extra 8% in getting double the currency for your first purchase. Also, PS5 and Xbox players can also top up now. Buy with UID, link description, and pinned comment. Firstly, we know that he comes from the Kingdom of Khaenri'ah, where he held the position of Captain of the Palace Guard. 500 years before the beginning of the game's plot in the underground region, there was a disaster that destroyed the civilization, because of which part of the Khaenri'ah rice turned into hilichurls, and others received the curse of immortality, and just Dainsleif was one of them. He periodically appears in story quests, and little by little tells us details of the past, and gives answers to some of our important questions. Well, and in general, the only one who really told something useful about our lost twin, about the personality of the hero, is not known so much, but at the same time, and a lot. So here in the first trailer of the regions, this character was officially announced as a future game hero. So in open sources, rumors began to circulate about that in theory on the left we can see already in the next version. That sounds quite logical because, as I said earlier, yes, Dainsleif appears in each region in story quests and tells us details related to the lore of the Abyss. But in Lana Dainsleif we have not met yet, and usually he just appears in the 6th versions of regions, especially since the release of Skirk is already planned very soon. So the appearance of Dainsleif before its release, it would be very handy to, so to speak, prepare the ground for its release, but it can also become playable in the next region. Since the developer on the stream shown us some additional areas in which he can come out, perhaps together with the Queen, maybe after or maybe even earlier. Here for now, it is difficult to say for sure. So that's how things are. And what do you think? Will we see Dinah in version 5.6 or not? Write about it in the comments. That's for me. Subscribe to the channel and bye everyone.